Hi!
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to CGTN, the Media Challengers. I'm Josh here in Shanghai, and I am joined by...
I'm Serena, one of the Media Challengers in Shanghai too.
Hi, everybody. I'm Peter.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ilham.
Hey guys, I'm Yifu.
So we are here in Shanghai at the Global Harbour Shopping Centre at the Guofeng Wenhuajie Cultural Exhibition. Today is Mid-Autumn Festival and our Media Challengers have another challenge. Today is another live streaming challenge, but unlike yesterday when I surprised them with a microphone, they've had some time to prepare. Each one of them is going to have about 10 minutes to present a cultural activity related to the Mid-Autumn Festival. And today, they are going to be the host. They're going to be all on their own, and we're going to see how they sound, how they look, and generally how they fare as a TV host. So, first of all, I think that we have Yifu, and Yifu is going to tell us something about...
Okay, thanks, Josh.
Okay, thank you.
Now here is a special edition of our live streaming. Now, let me show you something special about Hanfu. The gathering scenery of our Hanfu is our Chinese culture. Now, let me enjoy the show. Hanfu is the traditional clothing for Han Chinese, an ethnic group including over 90% of China's population. The full name of Hanfu is traditional clothing of ethnic Han. It has seen in recent years. Hanfu has developed rapidly. 6 or 7 years ago, people didn't have the concept of Hanfu. They saw it as Asian clothes or stage costumes. But now, if you wear it on the street, people know this is Hanfu, our traditional clothing. You can see the beautiful lady on stage in Ming Dynasty, I guess. The cloak is unique in that dynasty. The long gown with a stand-up collar and surplice also indicated style. Among the instruments, the development of Hanfu is different according to various kinds of dynasties, such as clothing forms of Tang, Song, and Ming dynasties are especially popular among young Chinese. You can also see some cuter and modern elements on the traditional patterns, making it more appealing to people. Flying the traditional goes modern. Obviously, it will indeed add a bit of vitality and diversity to urban life. Meanwhile, the traditional beauty on modern streets, indicating the revival of traditional clothing and culture. As the Mid-Autumn Festival is approaching,
I just have to film this as
a lot of
to the
food attributes of the holiday, like moon, also rabbit, which imply for happiness, just like a sentence from Sushi. Even though males apart, will share the moon beauty. She displays. The Chinese Hanfu has become one of the most popular sections of the dances. If you ask me why, I would say it's culture dependent.
Then there's going to be feedback
among young people. Hanfu will promote it more, normalized, will be accepted like modern clothing. The traditional culture affects them in the way of living.
I'm trying to work out how to... Okay, they've turned it off.
Pretty exciting to see young Chinese people building up their self-confidence and developing their individuality.
I don't think that's
what they love.
They want, I think, well, maybe I So I just want to be clear, right?
This dress code might become a good standing point to further explore the beauty of countries, culture. And now, we find a beautiful lady in
Go slowly with me.
Let's talk about her.
The reason that we need this screen is because you're going to be able to see what I'm doing, right? Because I can't film my hand. Yeah.
我们这一代人是看着电视剧长大的，然后我们这一代人对着就是古时候的服装有一个小小的憧憬。然后我是毕业之后嘛，然后看到身边人又开始穿传统汉服，然后那时候跟着他们一起学习这方面的知识，也开始学习如何去穿着，去了解这方面的知识。
那您喜欢汉服有多久了呢？
我大概有5年左右了。大 大概有5年左右。
5年了，那可能当时对于这个汉服并不是很能够接受，但是我觉得现在大家好像对于汉服的包容度越来越高，甚至是有一种由内而外的自豪感，你说对吗？
是的，因为确实。对于我这身上穿的这种传统汉服，它其实是有一个断层的，然后很多人当时是不了解、不清楚这个情况的，甚至很多人一开始会以为我穿的可能是日本的服装或者韩国的服装。那因为现在说实话，穿的人也越来越多，随着这种普及，现在的接受度是真的非常越来越高。我父母看到我穿也会觉得啊很好看，觉得很开心，能看到以前那些姑娘、那些少年穿着我们以前古代的那种服装，有那种民族的那种自豪感就出来了，就很开心，看到以前的服装能在现在有能体现，有能看到。
所以也正是因为你们的坚守和传承，我们的文化遗产才得以持续。And more information about 玲珑, let's go to my colleague Serena.
Hello everyone, welcome to Linglong Incarnation, one of the first 3 So these are quite sci-fi elements that are kind of rare in traditional Chinese animes, which mostly include lots of traditional factors. But right now, they include many of these Hollywood, or I would even say Marvel superhero elements in here. As we can see, when we mention the Marvel superheroes, we can't forget about the armors. So this is actually a one-on-one, like realistic simulation of the actual armor that many of the warriors in this show actually uses. As we can see, to give you a little bit of the context, our residence in the Light Tower was actually divided into 2 classes, from the superior class to the dust class, the Chenmin, and only the superior class could wear these kind of armors and actually fight on behalf of all humanity. Okay, so let's keep walking. So when we get here, we actually see one of these really fun shooting guns. And I'm not sure if I can... Okay, so as we wait for it to load, it actually is an imitation of the realistic shooting situation, or... Okay, let's get started and let's shoot 2 monsters and see what we've got. Cool. Okay, so as you can see, these monsters just keep popping up, but the guns feels pretty heavy and pretty realistic, and just feels like real, as if I'm actually using them to actually have killed those monsters. But we can see these are the monsters. To give you guys the storyline, it's basically the first apocalyptic enemy in China's anime history, and well, due to the mana ecosystem, all of the geological conditions of our Earth had declined, and that's why all of the creatures on our Earth had mutated, so they feed on human lives, and these are basically these devourer monsters, 吞噬兽. and they feed on our human souls and lives. So we had to hide on the light tower. And the light tower, our 灯塔, the space prison in this show, actually features many interesting social principles as well. Because due to the limited resources for survival, all of the residents on the tower have to exclude all of their personal feelings and relationships. They have to cut from their family ties. They're forbidden from normal loves or relationships or marriages. They had to do everything based on the mechanical calculations of the system, based on genetic matches, but they can't really do what us humans normally would do with our free will. So that is a theme that I think also is pretty worth talking about. Also, let's move on a little bit as we see this 3D projection area. Sorry. So, can we look at our painters a little bit? So this is actually a pretty fun area of DIY these monsters. So you can actually paint whatever colors you want the monster to be. And we can, let me introduce you guys to what this 3D projection technology can do. As I put my monster here, as you can see, this is the monster I just put in here. And if I tap it, it's actually gonna move. So this is a very interesting interactive technology, and we can see they're being implemented. The 3D projection and AI or VR technologies are all pretty much incorporated in our anime exhibition industry, and these are some pretty interesting technological innovations that we will cover and talk about later as well. So as we move along, we can see over here, this is actually the source of all of the evil power, the mana flower, that basically all of the monsters have the source of their life of. And this, I guess, is the sort of symbol for the kind of evilness, or I guess human conditions in this show. So it's also pretty much worth looking at. As we move along, I also want to introduce something very interesting about this show, that is about the different social classes and divisions. So all of the citizens, or all of the residents on the light tower, are divided into very much distinct classes, and they can't really do what normal humans are allowed to do. But at the same time, this Chinese anime is still a little bit different from the rest of other sci-fi movies that we have seen the rise since 2019. So if we move along a little bit, I will, I guess, show you guys this really romantic and immersive area of basically a romantic area that is in stark contrast against all of the dystopian facts in this anime. So this is probably the place where our female and male protagonists had their romantic encounter, and they had their human emotion expression in this part against all of the dark and dystopian facts in our show. So yeah, so oh, hi. So we meet a caster here. So can you introduce to us who are you playing? 就是你在这部剧里面是在 cos 哪位呢？
我在这部剧里面饰演的是燃冰这个角色，他非常的有个人魅力，我非常的喜欢。
那所以请问就是你在这个冉冰的角色有哪些它的特点是比较吸引你的呢？还有这部剧就是大体来说，
我认为他是一个非常的有女性魅力的一个角色，她非常的强壮，然后非常的坚强勇敢，我非常的乐意去塑造这样的角色，我个人也非常的喜欢。
所以您是一个演员是吗？ Okay, so she liked the character of Ranbing because she liked the strong character of her and the independence of her. So let me just ask you something more about the Chinese anime industry in general. 所以你对中国整体最近几年国漫的就是这种趋势，包括他们的质量是怎么样看的呢？
因为我个人的行业的关系，所以我对漫画或者动画会比较熟悉，包括日漫、美漫以及我们的国漫。我认为国漫的话现在发展的非常的好，并且它的制作水平也非常的精良。那么我觉得国漫的崛起已经是板上钉钉的事情了。也期待我们的国漫可以给予我们更多的创新。
So thank you, Ranbing, for your nice interview. Just to add a little bit to her conclusion, I agree that since the 2019, the number has told us the rise of domestic anime numbers and its sci-fi themes in a lot of different platforms. So the rise of Chinese sci-fi is really going to happen, and it's not just about technology, because China's technology or anime technology is actually at the forefront of the entire global development. So right now, we're going to deliver to our next partner, Peter, to show you more of Chinese anime like Soul Land or others that are on YouTube, which I have seen many of foreign and overseas audiences love a lot. So I'll deliver to him, and he will show you more of Chinese animes.
Thank you, Serena, for a very fascinating introduction on the Chinese. Actually, I am also a big fan of Chinese animation, all right? And here I am is also another spot of the Chinese animation. And maybe you can see some similarities over here. And they are all made of the 3D technologies, okay? When you're seeing this, there are a lot of, you see the backgrounds, the clothes, even the skin and the hair, they're so realistic. And I think that is a great breakthrough over here. And another thing is that aside from the 3D animations, some 2D animations are also made of some 3D technologies. For example, when the character is walking toward or running towards you, you can see the scenes are changing and changing. And at the moment, they may use some 3D technologies to make it more realistic. And behind that, we can also see the people are thinking about the Chinese animation, about their plots and content. And according to the vote made by Ju Zong Su Di about the improvement space of the Chinese animation, 26,000 people took the event and participated and voted for this, and about 62% of them think that there are still some improvement space for Chinese animation on their content and plots. And here we are. I think that is the result. That is, we can combine some Chinese traditional culture, and I think it is also a very great way for people to know some Chinese traditional culture. And here we are. We have some Mid-Autumn Festival related scenes like this one, and people are doing photos about this. Look at this. This is a jade rabbit. Yeah. And we can, that is a very fascinating scene over here. And after that, wow, we can see some people maybe are having some meeting over here. Actually, they're not. They are doing a very popular game right here, which name is the script role-playing. Okay, script role-playing nowadays is a very, very popular game right here among the, especially young people. All right, there are about 6 to 8 people, and they will play a game with each other, no matter they're friends or strangers. They can, in the game, they will play one of the characters among this, and it will be very interesting for them. Let's ask something about them. 嗨，打扰一下，你正在看剧本是吧 ？OK， 那我想问问你，你为什么会特别喜欢玩这个剧本杀呢？
因为的话呢，我觉得就是在平时的生活压力已经够大了嘛，然后当就是每周抽出这么几个小时的时间，然后呢，让自己完全沉入另外一个世界，然后感受一下其他人的人生，这未尝不是一件比较惬意的事情吧，对吧？
放松是吗？
对啊，放松。
了解了解。Okay, when I'm asking him why he is so interested in play this kind of game, he was saying that because all of the pressure among the society, among the work. Why not we just spend some time on these kind of games, and we can have a very immersive experience in this game and totally relaxing. OK， 那我就不打扰大家，大家玩得开心。OK，so I will not be interrupting them, but I have some couple of questions to ask our NPC, which is non-player character. 你好，我想采访您一下。OK， 那么首先就是您的这个衣服其实还挺特别的，请问您这是关于什么的呀？
因为我们的剧本啊是比较偏向于国风类的嘛，所以说穿着这种古装呢，就是对玩家的体验感都会沉浸感会好一些。
了解。So when I'm asking why he's dressing this kind of Chinese traditional dress, he is saying that he, as a non-player character, he would like to dress like this to give the players have a more immersive, immersive experience, so that they can have more realist experience. 那么这我能问你大概就是，比如说这个玩家的年龄段，或者说他们的这用户群大概是怎样的吗？
一般都是在那个16、17岁到30多岁之间，各种这种年龄段的客人会比较多一些。
他们的就比如说玩的感受大概是怎样？
大家的体验感一般都是比较好的，就是我们那种剧本杀也是比较丰富多样式的嘛，就很多沉浸式的剧本杀，大家都很喜欢。
Okay, so when I'm asking them the target players or the target clients, he is saying that the main client or the main target will be around 17 years old to 30 years old, and most of them, the reason why they're playing it just because it is a very relaxing and they can have a very immersive experience when they're playing it. I think even though they look like they're reading something, they are just doing all of these, look like reading a textbook or just having a meeting things to talk to each other. It looks like doing some work, but actually I think they are very enjoying it. It is a great opportunity for them to have some leisure time at weekend. And I also did some research about this kind of very popular game. And according to People's Daily newspaper, in China there are more than 6,500 companies are named as the script role-playing or are using this kind of business as what they do for a living. Okay, and I think it is a very, very uprising industry here in China. And what we can know is that this kind of industry is really, really attractive among the young generation because we know that there are probably 17 to 30 years old. 那么我还想问，可能就是他们这一场要玩下要多久？
大概要4个小时到5个小时左右，就4个小时或者6个小时左右，对的。
那比如说你这一整天可能会有一些，大概会有多少组人去进行这个游戏？
就是平常在店里的话，就是大概人多的时候会在那个7、8场那天，对的。
So normally each game will last about 4 to 6 hours, and for one day in their store, they will probably have 6 to 8 rounds of the games for one day. And what do you think? When they're doing it, do you think they are really experiencing it with all of the Chinese traditional culture? 你觉得他们在玩这些能够更多的接触到一些中国的传统文化吗？
对的，我觉得其实大家就打本的时候，对中国传统文化接触还是比较多的，就是因为很多古风类的剧本嘛，对吧？就是宣传一下这个古风文化。
Okay, I see. So we can tell that it is a very popular theme about the script role-playing is that the Chinese traditional culture, 国风 culture, and people will just do some relative things and do some relative role-playing about this. And I noticed that maybe some another form of this kind of game will also be just the audience will dress up like the people in that kind of Asian time, right? 那我还有注意到，可能有一些形式是他们会穿一些古风的衣服，然后直接去进入那个场景，是吗？
对的，就是有一些本子呢，就我们在店里做生意的时候，就是也是会让大家就是穿一下，就是有些本子是可以大家穿着古装，我们店里提供的古装去进行游戏的。
了解。Okay, so when they're doing this kind of games, they can also offer some kind of costumes for these people, and they can have a even more immersive. They can have a more immersive experience when they're doing this kind of games. All right. So now I think we have a very thorough understanding on this kind of a game, and let's give our microphone to our very cute Ihang.
Thank you, Peter, for the floor. Hi, everyone. Again, so here we are in this pavilion. As you can see, super busy. There are many people, especially families with their kids, mothers, fathers. And they are busy doing some handcrafts. And in this case, these handcrafts are of these jade rabbits. Basically, rabbit is a very important character in the Chinese culture, and I'm pretty sure that someone here among us knows much better than me what the jade rabbit symbolizes in Chinese culture. I'm gonna therefore go ahead and ask here one of these mothers, Mrs. You are Mrs. Your name?
My name is Sophie.
Oh, nice to meet you. So here we are all busy doing these rabbits, and I bet you know what this is about, right? What the jade rabbit symbolizes in Chinese culture, especially for the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Yes, it's just the jade rabbit.
Yes.
And Chang'e together with the jade rabbit and thrown to the moon.
Oh, okay. So as you can see, it's a story that involves the moon, right? So yes, and I know a little about the story, which was basically the emperor, the Jade Emperor, which who one day decided to come down on Earth and look for some animals that could help him to produce an elixir for immortality. Therefore, he decided to go to the forest, and he met some animals, and which are, please correct me if I'm wrong, the monkey, the fox, and the rabbit, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so these three animals. And he pretended to be a beggar, someone very poor and hungry, in order to see how these animals could help him. And what happened is that both the monkey and the fox managed to give the emperor some food. But then what happened to the rabbit? Do you remember this part of the story?
Sorry.
No, okay. I think I do remember. Basically, the rabbit, he was very guilty and sorry for not providing anything to the emperor, because he couldn't find any food in the forest. He's not a predator like a fox or a very small animal like a monkey. So he decided to sacrifice himself. He saw that fire like next to the emperor, where he was cooking his fish provided by the fox, and he decided to sacrifice himself. So, and of course the emperor avoided this situation, but he understood that the rabbit is a very merciful and good animal, like with a big heart and good-hearted animal. So that's why he decided to send the rabbit in the moon, and finally the rabbit start to work on these elixirs and medicines, right, with the emperor. And there's also another interesting fact, which is on the moon you can see the shape of a rabbit, isn't it?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, just in this day, we will just see there is a rabbit, the shape in the moon.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just our story, just in.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So the jade rabbit actually is not only in the Chinese folklore, but also in many Asian other cultures, such as the Korean one, the Japanese one. But the rabbit does different things. For example, for the Japanese culture, and Korean one, the rabbit cooks some rice cakes, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, so now let's start here. Let's try here these very cute little jade rabbits, which are applied to some clips, and I guess these are hair clips. And this lady, she's been here since this morning, very busy trying to help the other people and participants doing this. So, well, shall we try this together? Okay, let me see if I can do that. So here, so I have to use this glue. It's quite hot, so one should be very, very careful. Right? And then I'm afraid to burn myself, but okay. And that's it. That was quite simple, but actually it was already half done by her, so it was kind of very easy for me to do that. But yeah, this is how this little girl is doing her little jade rabbit. All right. So right now we can further explore this area. These are these guys. What are you doing, guys, here?
We are cosplay. Yeah.
Wow. I like very much your costume. These are very cute. And actually, you also have these rabbit ears, right? That's cool.
So cute.
Yeah, definitely, right? So I leave you guys alone here. Enjoy your time. And another thing that we have here is this beautiful table full of traditional Chinese bijouterie, donc jewelry. And this amazing lady, we were discussing previously with her, and she explained me a lot of these little tools that the Chinese ladies use to decorate either their dresses, or they use them on their hair. So yeah, can I try something? Oh, I think something dropped here. I will try something on. Can I? Thank you. So what is this one?
发夹.
Can you help me with this? Okay, I come on the other side next to you. Okay. Okay, how do I look like? This is very cute. And can we try something else? Okay, this is also for hair. And how about the accessories that you apply on your dress? Is there something that you put on your dress, or like is there anything that you apply on your dress, like? I think this is also for the hair. Yeah. Or any necklace. Do you have any necklace here? Oh, okay. So it's in the other side. Okay, so here we are. All right. Yes, I can try one. All right. So how do you apply this? How do you? I think maybe you have to open it. All right. Wow, this looks awesome. Can I see it on the? I'll go on the other side to mirror myself. Ooh. So this is how it looks like. I think it's simply gorgeous. And these are all handmade, right? Handmade. Like someone did them with his or her own hands, right? Yeah. That's good. Okay, thank you. I think I can take this off. Okay. Also the hair clip, should I? Yeah, it's very nice, right? So colorful, so rich, and look guys at the details actually. How they take care of any single feature of it. Like it's super detailed. And they are mostly about flowers, so anything like related to the nature basically. So flowers, here we have a lot of pearls actually. Yeah, so colorful. Okay, I can take this off as well. All right, thank you. Great. Well, so this is
basically the vibe surrounding these amazing expositions of these beautiful accessories belonging to the Chinese tradition. And here you have also other very interesting things, always handmade, and which are some decorations for the Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival. As you can see, also here we have always the rabbit shape, rabbit, moon. So these are all the traditional shapes and characters that you would see everywhere here in China during Mid-Autumn Festival. Okay, so let's move on. And we find a lot of interesting things like little dolls and the lanterns. These beautiful mini fans here. And here we are. Hi, Josh.
Hello.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
So yeah, I'll leave you guys here with Josh. And this is the handwriting spot. So good luck with that.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to do some calligraphy, I believe, but I'm here with the overseas candidates, actually, and they're going to teach me to do everything. So do you want to introduce yourselves, guys?
And we are basically in London now, and we are just to try join this game, and nice to meet you.
Okay, so you're going to teach me some calligraphy and some culture, right?
Yes, so
Right,
we're really
let's do it.
excited. So little do you know, Chinese calligraphy started about 2,000 years ago, back in the Han Dynasty, and it was more of a way for self-expression and an art form rather than a form of communication. It was more valued than paintings and sculptures, and almost ranked as highly as poetry in terms of self-expression and cultivation. So we are going to be teaching Josh how to write Happy Mid-Autumn Festival in Chinese. So Eric and Monroe,
awesome.
Yeah, so you guys can go ahead and show Josh what the characters are and how he should be portraying the strokes.
Awesome. I guess I need some paper, right? Awesome. I guess I need some paper. Okay. Uh-huh.
And also the brush. So do you have that on hand, Josh?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
Yes, I think so. By the way, do you know that paper, we call that xuanzhi in Chinese, and I'm likely, my hometown is the most famous city made with xuanzhi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's my hometown named xuanzhi, and this paper is named xuanzhi, so it's xuanzhi.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That's very interesting. Yeah.
It's
very interesting. So shall we begin?
Yeah.
So let's have you hold the brush first.
Yeah.
There's actually a way for you to hold the brush, right? So first
Yeah, please tell me.
Your hand like this.
Uh-huh.
Right. And then you want these two fingers, you want to push it back and hold it.
Thank you, sir.
Like that.
Like this?
And it's more straight.
Like this? Uh-huh.
Yeah. My flamingo pen, I don't have a calligraphy brush, yeah?
Okay, I think I got it. Yeah.
Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, just like that. And Eric, do you want to show how he should be doing the strokes for the characters?
I think it's already the Mid-Autumn Festival, and maybe they will carry out the Zhongqiu kind. It's like the happy.
Yeah, Happy Mid-Autumn Festival.
Awesome. I think that's very fitting. Yeah.
I think that's very fitting.
Sure. Let's give this a go.
I have the papaya for that, and it's like this.
Okay.
In Chinese.
Okay. So I'm going to dip my brush in the ink.
And now I'm going to write one by one.
Okay. I'm going to follow you.
Okay, I'm going to follow you. Okay, so the first one, we need write this.
Okay. From left to right.
Okay.
Yeah.
From left to right.
Okay.
Yeah. So we extract first.
Oh, I'm sorry, I rushed. Yeah.
So you like this?
Just a short.
Okay, I've already got that far. I've done the first two strokes. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. And horizontal, 横,
like this.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a line down the middle.
Right. This side.
Oh, I already did that, so I
Yeah.
did that wrong. Yeah.
Oh, I already did that, so I did that wrong.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And the final one is
Going down.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, going down. Yeah.
Okay. Let's move to the next one then.
Okay. Let's go on to the next one.
This
The second one.
this capsule is autumn actually. So
Okay.
So this is the first.
Okay. I got that one.
This
Yeah.
is the first.
I got that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go across there.
Doing the horizontal.
Oh yeah. It
Yeah.
looks terrible, but yeah.
Horizontal.
But yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Horizontal
Horizontal.
and then a vertical, right?
And
Vertical.
yeah, and this step. Yeah.
Okay, great.
To the point of that.
Yeah, you can see that, right?
So,
Yeah, you can see that,
Yeah.
right?
And then
And
What?
and do you know Chinese in the fire?
fire.
Yeah.
So this part is called fire in Chinese.
okay, I've got that one there as well.
Okay, I've got
Yeah.
that one there as well.
What do you think so far? You think it looks okay?
What do you
You
think
have
so
read
far?
some?
You think it looks okay?
Not bad
Yeah.
for a beginner.
It's okay. Right,
Yeah.
let's move to the next
So,
one, I think.
It's okay.
This
Right,
capsule,
let's move
so
to
this
the-
capsule is finished, right?
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay. So let's do happy.
Happy.
So
Okay.
here.
Good.
Happy. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
happy. Happy.
So
The point here. And strap. Going down.
uh-huh.
And
And doing the point as well.
and you know in Chinese this is like the heart, but it's for the in the world. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Because each character represents an image, right? And then
Yeah.
that word
This is-
is representation of a heart.
I see, yeah. I don't think mine looks like a heart, but I can see what you mean. Yeah.
You're doing really well for a beginner.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's do this part.
Yeah, I've done that part.
Yeah, I've done that part.
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, I've done that part already.
He's
Yeah.
Done that part already.
He's one step ahead of us. Okay, we can go to the next one then.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The last one we call the in Mandarin is le.
Le.
Look.
This means happy.
Yeah.
And
Also
this two word is the first
Look.
word.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Show you.
Oh, you.
Okay. There we go.
There we go.
What do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
It looks good.
Don't patronize me.
Don't patronize me.
I know what it looks like. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You just did a good job.
Maybe practice.
Okay, so go the other place.
Yeah, so where are we going next?
So we have something called the puppet show, which is a traditional form of entertainment.
I can hear it happening next to me. Should I take you guys there?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm going to pick you up. And I'm going to spin you round, actually. Okay, so Eric, you have something to tell me about this, right?
There's from the YouTube. You know,
What's that?
the thumb.
我来说吧，
And you know this is like the show, and but we use the sharp, so it's magic, and this is just like the And you know that Chinese is a big country, so we just have so many different type of the shadow puppets. And in China, shadow puppets is it's over like Russia, China, and even more Europe and Europe and Australia.
那等会儿再说这个事儿。
Have you know that?
所以媒体勇士 and 媒体
No,
勇
we
士
don't.
OK。
We don't. But I've watched it before when I was in Shanghai myself, and it's extremely entertaining. Yeah.
So, and actually the shadow puppets, the
就是把它
value
占
of
满
the shadow puppets is
OK,
doing
so the
more
size
than
占满一张纸。
image.
Right,
And
right.
it
Size
including
占满一张
the
纸。
it including the business value or
Fill in the whole paper.
cultural values. And the business value is normally including because the design, the artist of the model, the shadow puppets model is from the historical picture or the facial mask, and also it's from the traditional Chinese opera. And yeah, it's from all material from them.
I taught
And
her.
Interesting.
Actually, the performance use such a style to do the yeah. We can see Josh.
This is longer. This is shorter.
It combines with the conflict and easy ways to show.
It just needs to be
to
two
show
lines, 3 lines.
to show whole stories, storytelling and entertainment. And because the people, you can see the puppets, can move. And also everyone can make it.
No, never mind.
So it's so
Don't
it's
ask
not
too many
limited.
questions.
Yeah, so everyone can use it and move it. So for the actually for the cultural
皮影
value,
戏的英语怎么说？
this one is also offer the
我为什么要多带家呢？
independent material for the artists, yeah, other area of the like art or historical recording, and also for the story, yeah, for the cultural value, like the storytelling is also like about the normal life in the like the countryside.
This is just like the old the drama show.
Yeah, the old drama show, and it's
So,
telling
他如果
about
猜不出来，我就跟他说，
life.
Should we have
就跟你
Josh
互动一
try?
下。
Should we have Josh try to play it? I don't think it's Josh. Have you ever tried doing this
Oh,
before?
can you guess? 你就说 Can you guess?
Yes, it's
No,
not Made Autumn Festival.
就是媒体勇士拍他
It's like, I'm not going to be very good at it.
No, I don't think I'm
别
allowed.
别的，万一崩了，真以为是中秋节。我自己说，
Just joking.
哎，别。
So what is the plot of like in 2011, and Chinese shadow puppets were selected as the representative list of human intangible cultural heritage. So I'm so proud of it.
And you know Shanghai also become a big influence with the being shadow puppet.
Okay. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap up there, I think. Thank you so much for sharing with me all of that knowledge. I apologize for my skills. But actually, we're gonna have another try. At least I am. Well, some of us are. So we're gonna move on to the full team now. Hi, guys.
Hi, Josh.
Long time no see.
Yeah, hi, long time no see.
Hi,
Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the peeing film? Yeah. Did you enjoy the film?
I enjoyed it very much, and I learned so much actually. But I am so sorry for the state of my calligraphy. I hope that I can improve this time round.
So we're back in the calligraphy area, and we saw this that you just read. Does it mean Happy Mid-Autumn Festival?
Good. Well, you can read that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can definitely read that. And we're going to give you another challenge. We're going to write like 4 characters, each of us with 1 character, and then it's going to be a word that's relevant to our experience.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just gonna start writing it, and then you can guess it.
Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, everyone is so good at it,
Yeah.
right? What?
You know, my handwriting is awkward. a little bit upward.
Okay, now my turn. It's another riddle.
Your turn. Thank you.
As I told you.
So yeah.
We're writing 4 other characters for Josh to guess the meaning. Oh, cool. So, can you guess what they mean? Like this 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, not
and
at all.
it's a
You need to
phrase.
help me. Absolutely. Yeah.
It's Happy Mid-Autumn Festival.
Oh, it's the same as
Just
this.
joking.
That's joking.
Do you think they're the same?
No. I wondered if mine was so bad that, you know.
Who are we?
Who are you?
Who are we as a
All
group?
of us. Who are we?
Ifu.
No, together as a team.
You are the Media Challengers.
Yes, we are. You got it. So this is Media Challengers 媒体勇士. So
Media.
yeah, challengers.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. So
Lovely.
yeah.
You all draw so well.
Yeah. Shall we stand up and then put these 4 characters together and then then have a happy ending pose?
After Peter.
Yep.
Yes.
Here.
All right.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure. How did you guys enjoy this experience?
I had a fantastic time. Thank you so much for showing me how to write these. How did you guys find it? How did you find your first hosting live on CGTN?
Starting from me food.
It's really nervous. I slept only 4 hours yesterday to prepare my host.
Yeah.
But at least I finished it. It's a really challenge.
Yeah, for me it was challenging as well, but I also feel extremely proud to be able to introduce Chinese anime to foreign and global audiences. So yeah, thank you CGTN for giving me this platform and opportunity to showcase Chinese anime.
Yeah, and I was pretty thrilling. I think it's a thrilling experience, I mean, because this is the first time that we do reporting things, and I definitely learned a lot of things from it, from all of the beginning, like preparation or during this procedure things, and I feel like this is an unforgettable experience I will ever had. Right?
Definitely.
Definitely a challenge, that's for sure. But for me, it's been also an opportunity to learn more about Chinese culture during the Mid-Autumn Festival. So yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic, guys. Yeah. So thank you, everybody, and let's say goodbye. Cheers.
Bye.
Goodbye from the Media Challengers.
Bye.